Good morning, Reverend Derek here with the Love is Greater Than Fear Spiritual Center. Today, we are continuing Coffee and Miracles with lesson 18 of A Course in Miracles. We're going to start off with the mantra, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. The idea for today is another step in learning that the thoughts which give rise to what you see are never neutral or unimportant. It also emphasizes the idea that minds are joined, which will be given increasing stress later on. Today's idea does not refer to what you see as much as how you see it. Therefore, the exercises for today emphasize this aspect of your perception. The 3 or 4 practice periods which are recommended should be done as follows. Look about you, select subjects for the application of the idea for today as randomly as possible, and keep your eyes on each long enough to say, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of how I see blank. Conclude each practice period by repeating the more general statement, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. A minute or so or even less will be sufficient for each practice period. Again, I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. So I like the early coursework here in the workbook lessons because we're talking about and coming to the realization of how much perception controls our life. Just like last week, taking a look at how the fact that we mentally see only the past impacts the things that we are physically seeing. I was listening to a Marianne Williamson audio recently, and she was talking about how even our physical eyes trick us. You know, you imagine seeing an airplane take off, and it would seem, based on your physical eyes, that the airplane is getting smaller and smaller the further away it goes. So even your physical eyes are tricking you. It's not just your mind, but it's also your physical eyes. When I hear someone say something like, well, I believe, a friend recently said to me, well, I believe in the things that I see. Well, even the things you see aren't actually what you see. Another example is, I woke up this morning and I live here in Arizona, and the sun wasn't up yet, and I was so annoyed. This is a time of year where the sun doesn't rise as early as I would like it to, and it was really interesting. I thought to myself, "Gosh, I wish the sun would rise earlier. I can't wait till the time of the year when the sun rises earlier." And even that is a trick. Nothing has changed with the sun. Something has changed with the earth. That's why it doesn't appear that the sun is rising. Um, and so I share that because it's just an important part of what they're establishing here. I think sometimes in these early lessons, it could appear that it's taking too long to say what it's attempting to say. And that's because we learned fear at such a young age that it's a step-by-step process as we undo the fear and come to the realization that we are all one. And because we are all one, none of us are seeing the effects of the world alone. This is a joint venture. This is a joint thing that we've co-created and are experiencing together. We will be back tomorrow morning. Again, if you need more information about A Course in Miracles, go to acim.org. If you want more information about Love is Greater Than Fear, just head over to loveisgreaterthanfear.org.